Hello friends, welcome to our channel PrepTech Sabka. If you would like this video, then please like it, comment below the comment section and subscribe our channel. Friends, today I will teach you about origin of the earth. Various scientists and philosophers have propounded their concepts and theories regarding origin of the earth. In the beginning, there was dominance of religious concepts. The very first logical hypothesis for the origin of the Earth was given by the French scientist Carl de Buffon in 1749 AD. At present, there are two types of concepts in vogue regarding the origin of the Earth and the other planets. First is monistic concept involving only one heavenly body. This concept is further known as parental hypothesis. According to this hypothesis, planets and Earth have originated from a single star. Concepts of Kant and Laplace are important in monistic hypothesis. Gaseous hypothesis is given by Kant. The German thinker Immanuel Kant propounded his gaseous hypothesis based on Newton's law of gravitation in 1755 AD. According to this hypothesis, a system of a few concentric rings separated from a hot and moving nebula due to centrifugal force. By the process of condensation of these rings, the planets of the solar system, including the Earth, were formed. But in this theory, Kant wrongly interpreted the mathematical law since it was against the law of conservation of angular momentum. B is nebular hypothesis of Laplace. French mathematician Laplace propounded his nebular hypothesis in 1796 AD. Modifying the Kant's theory, Laplace held that instead of nine rings, only one ring was separated from the nebula, and eventually it got divided into several parts. Condensation of these parts resulted in the formation of planets of the solar system, including the Earth. Second is dualistic concepts. It is involving two heavenly bodies, just opposite of monistic concept. According to the dualistic hypothesis, the origin of Earth is held by two stars. Hence, this concept is further known by biparental hypothesis, planetesimals hypothesis of Chamberlain, and tidal hypothesis of James of Jeans are important among these. First is planetesimals hypothesis of Chamberlain and Moulton. Planetesimals hypothesis propounded jointly by Chamberlain and Moulton in 1905 belongs to the biparental dualistic concept of the origin of the Earth. This hypothesis not only tries to explain the origin of the Earth but also throws light on the structure of the Earth, the origin of its atmosphere, continents, and ocean basins. According to this hypothesis, the Earth did not originate from the hot gaseous nebula but from a solid heavenly body. Initially, there were two heavenly bodies in the universe, the protosun and its companion star. When the companion star came very close to the protosun, infinite number of small particles were detached from the outer surface of the protosun due to the strong gravitational pull exerted by the companion star. These innumerable numbers of particles were termed as planetesimals, which became the building blocks of the planets, including the Earth. Another one is tidal hypothesis of James Jeans and Harold Jeffrey. Tidal hypothesis is one of the modern hypotheses of the origin of the Earth and the solar system which has ample support even today. This hypothesis was originally propounded by Jeans in 1919 and was subsequently modified by Jeffreys in 1921, 2 years later of the Jeans hypothesis. To make it more relevant and significant in the context of increasing knowledge, according to it, the solar system originated due to the interaction between the primitive sun and a much bigger intruding star. When the intruding star came very close to the primitive sun, due to the massive gravitational pull of the intruding star, huge amount of matter was ejected from the primitive sun in the form of a filament which started revolving around the sun. This filament became the source of planets of the solar system. This hypothesis tries to explain the sequence, size, shape, and structure of the planets and their satellites. Another one is binary star hypothesis of Russell. In a way, this hypothesis is an improvement over the tidal hypothesis of Jeans and Jeffreys. This hypothesis tried to explain the distance between the Sun and the planets and also the angular momentum of the planets. Another one is supernova hypothesis of Eiffel. A mathematician of Cambridge University presented his speculative theory known as supernova hypothesis in 1939 and described it in the essay Nature of the Universe, modifying the view of Jeans Hole held that in the origination of planets, three stars were involved rather than in two. According to this hypothesis, the planets are ignited from the supernova explosion in the companion or intruding star rather than from the sun. This hypothesis is able to a great extent to explain the distance between the sun and the planet and angular momentum of the planets and uh, heavier elements of the material of the planet from the sun. The other one is interstellar dust hypothesis of Otto Schmidt. According to this hypothesis given by Russian scientist Otto Schmidt in 1934, the Earth and other planets originated from the gas and dust particles. Schmidt states that when the sun was moving in its orbit, it captured dust and gaseous clouds called the dark matter of the universe. Due to its gravitational pull, the accumulated cloud of dust and gas started revolving around the sun by the combination of and condensation the combination and condensation of this cloud, the planets were born. This hypothesis explains the angular momentum of the planets, the distance between the sun and the planets, etc. very well, but he did not explain uh, our sun, how sun pulled gas and dust particles, the gravitational forces. There are so many recent theories also belonging to this concept. I will talk about them later. Friends, if you really like this video, please like it, comment it, share among your friends, and please do not forget to subscribe our own channel, PrepTech Sabka. Bye bye.